Hello, this is Bani and welcome to the news with NDTV. It's Monday, August 11, and coming up in today's episode. Rahul Gandhi, along with other opposition MPs, were detained during a protest march to Election Commission. The Supreme Court ordered all stray dogs in Delhi to be shifted away. Attendant captured assaulting an infant in a daycare. And India condemned Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir's threat of nuclear war. Senior opposition MPs including Rahul Gandhi, Akhilesh Yadav, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, and Mallikarjun Kharge were detained for 1 hour this afternoon by the Delhi police during a stormy protest over alleged collusion between the Election Commission and the ruling BJP government. Visuals from the protest side outside the Parliament building showed a teeming mass of politicians and party workers, many sitting on roads and others waving flags and banners, shouting slogans, and shoving and pushing back against the cops and their barricades. The Congress-led India Bloc began the day with a protest march to the poll body's office, which is about a kilometre from the Parliament building. The police responded by blockading roads around Parliament and setting up barricades, which some MPs, including Samajwadi Party chief and MP Akhilesh Yadav, tried to climb. Stopped by the cops, earlier visuals from protest sites showed senior leaders like Rahul Gandhi, Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav, and Shiv Sena leader Sanjay Raut sitting on the roads and surrounded by protesters chanting slogans against the poll panel. This protest led to both houses being adjourned till 2 p.m. in the afternoon at the time of recording. The opposition bloc was protesting against special intensive revision of electoral rules in poll-bound Bihar and allegations of voter fraud during the 2024 Lok Sabha elections. Last week, Rahul Gandhi fired up PowerPoint presentations at meeting of India Bloc. Dharmendra Pradhan, who is the Education Minister of India, also launched a sharp attack on the opposition, particularly the Congress Party and Rahul Gandhi. Pradhan said the opposition is engaging in a well-thought-out strategy to create instability in the country. He accused them of spreading lies on various issues, including EVMs and the Rafale deal, and of questioning the integrity of Indian Army. Last week, Rahul Gandhi fired up a PowerPoint presentation at meetings of the India Bloc. He reportedly presented data to back his claim of widespread voter fraud and repeated his demand that the poll panel release a searchable draft of voter lists so that the opposition can check for errors. The voter list revision has been challenged in the Supreme Court. Petitioners have said it is illegal, that is, it exceeds the authority of the poll panel, and questioned the timing, warning that the excluded voters will not have time to have appeals settled. The opposition has also claimed the entire exercise was ordered by the BJP to eliminate vote banks that traditionally vote for them. Additionally, questions were also raised about the Election Commission rejecting common government IDs like the Aadhaar or even its own identity card for voter re-verification purposes. The Election Commission has responded sharply to all of these charges, insisting that its procedures are transparent and are meant to ensure free and fair elections. It has also hit back hard at Rahul Gandhi and his allegations, demanding that he state his claims in a signed affidavit and provide proof. The Supreme Court today ordered all stray dogs in Delhi to be shifted away from residential localities. It further added that any organization that blocks this exercise will face the strictest action. This significant order from top court comes amid a rise in cases of dog bites and deaths due to rabies. The bench of Justice J.P. Pardiwala and Justice R. Mahadevan is hearing the matter after taking notes of a news report on rising incidents of rabies death following stray dog attacks. The court said it will hear arguments from the centre and no petitions from dog lovers or any other party would be heard on this subject. The court ordered for a helpline number to be created within 1 week so that all cases of dog bites and rabies are reported. Quote, action should be taken within 4 hours to pick up dog after complaint is received, and any action of an individual or organization coming in the way will be taken with stern action. The said dog will be sterilized and shall not be released, unquote, the court said. Justice Pardiwala added, we are not doing this for us, it is for the public interest, so no sentiments of any nature should be involved. Action should be taken at the earliest. Quote, pick up dogs from all localities, and shift them to far-off place. When Justice Pardiwala sought Solicitor General Tushar Mehta's opinion on the matter, he was told that a site in Delhi had been identified for relocating stray dogs, but the plan was stalled after animal rights activists obtained a stay order. Quote, all these animal activists, will they be able to bring back those who have fallen prey to rabies? We need to make streets absolutely free of stray dogs, unquote, the bench said, adding that it won't allow any adoption of stray dogs either. Civic authorities in Delhi NCR region spanning the national capital, Noida, Ghaziabad and Gurugram have been directed to immediately build dog shelters, move stray dogs and update the code in 8 days. In a horrifying incident, a woman attendant at a daycare in a Noida residential complex has been detained after the parents of a 15-month-old baby accused her of assaulting the infant. While the baby's thighs have bite marks, disturbing CCTV footage from the daycare shows the attendant hitting the little one on the face and dropping her to the ground intentionally. The incident has been reported at the daycare in Parastera residential complex in Noida Sector 137. The daycare run by the Residents Association is among numerous such units running in residential complexes in the Delhi NCR region. Parents leave their babies at these daycare units on their way to work and then take them home when they return. This chilling incident has sparked panic in the complex. The baby's parents first noticed the marks on the baby's thighs. They initially thought it was some allergic reaction. Then the teachers at the daycare also flagged the marks, and the couple decided to visit a doctor. When they took her to a doctor, they were told the marks were caused by bites. Horrified, the parents then asked the residential complex authorities to show them their daycare's CCTV footage. The footage shows the attendant hitting the infant on her face and also dropping her intentionally. The baby is seen crying in the footage. The parents then filed a complaint at Sector 142 police station and an FIR was registered. The parents have alleged that the daycare owner did not intervene during these incidents. They have also said that the owner and the attendant verbally abused and threatened them when they confronted them about the assault on their baby. Police have said the baby has been medically examined and attendant arrested. Further investigation into the matter is underway. Sandeep, the baby's father, said that the attendant who hit her child is a minor. He said, and I quote, the authorities must ensure they hire mature people who have the patience to take care of infants, unquote. Police are also investigating how the daycare, run by a woman named Charu, hired a minor for a sensitive job such as this. The cops are checking the daycare's license and may take action if they find irregularities. India condemned Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir's threat of nuclear war given in Florida today. The Foreign Ministry said nuclear saber-rattling is Pakistan's stock in trade. Earlier sources in the central government said the Field Marshal's remarks showed Islamabad is an irresponsible state with nuclear weapons. They pointed to a pattern where Pakistani military always shows its true colors under the support of the United States. Quote, Pakistan Army Chief Asim Munir's comments show that Pakistan is an irresponsible state with nuclear weapons. Pakistan Army Chief's statement is just part of a pattern. Whenever the US supports the Pakistan military, they somehow always show their true colors, unquote, said sources according to a report by news agency PTI. They said the remarks of Pakistan's de facto military ruler show there is a real danger of nuclear weapons falling into the hands of non-state actors in Pakistan. They added, and I quote, it is a symptom that democracy does not exist in Pakistan. It is their military that controls, unquote. Asim Munir, the de facto army chief of Pakistan, has openly warned of a nuclear war while addressing an event in Florida in the US today. Additionally, Pakistan's military ruler threatened to take down half the world if his country faced an existential threat in a future war with India. Quote, we are a nuclear nation. If we think we are going down, we'll take half of the world down with us, unquote, he said, according to reports. The remarks were the first nuclear threats known to have ever been delivered from the US soil against a third country. They were reportedly made during a dinner hosted by businessman Adnan Asad, for Munir, who serves as the honorary consul for Tampa. Pakistan's field marshal also threatened to destroy any infrastructure that India builds on the Indus water channels that could impede water flow to Pakistan, saying his country has no dearth of missiles. Munir claimed that New Delhi's decision to place the Indus Waters Treaty into abeyance after the Pahalgam terror attack in April could put 250 million people at risk for starvation. The Pakistani army chief is on his second visit to the US in 2 months. On his last visit, he was invited for a White House luncheon with President Trump on June 18. During the visit, he had recommended the US president's name for a Nobel Peace Prize for his supposed peacemaking efforts. As per reports, an estimated 120 Florida based members of Pakistani origin attended the event, where participants were not allowed to carry cell phones or other digital devices. A representative of the Israel Defense Forces was also reportedly present at the function. Amid speculations of the army chief possibly aspiring to be the next president, Munir also took opportunity to make the case for military involvement in Pakistani politics, saying, quote, "They say war is too serious to be left to the generals, but politics is also too serious to be left to the politicians." Unquote. That's all for today. You were listening to the news with NDTV, your daily newspaper and news bulletin wrapped in a compact podcast. If you want to catch up with the day's events in a hurry, do subscribe to us on Spotify, Apple, and the NDTV News app. This is your host Bani signing off.